Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. And what do you want to do tonight? That's a question couples grapple with all the time, and even more so in the midst of COVID-19. Joining me is Jordan Scott, founder of Cobble, to discuss how Cobble is helping to solve that problem and why diversity and inclusion is a priority for the app. Jordan, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much, Jill.
All right, tell us about Cobble.
Yeah, so Cobble is a decision-making engine for couples. I really recognize this problem of every night my fiance and I were going back and forth. What do you want to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? And we sort of realized that this was a universal problem for all couples. And so we sort of took this familiar interface of a dating app, but instead of swiping on people, you're swiping right for yes and left for no on curated content of restaurants and bars and experiences. And when you and your significant other both swipe right, it's a match. And from there, you're able to make reservations, buy tickets, chat, and actually take action on those decisions together. So what's really important to understand about it too is that this is really the first time that we're reaching both halves of the decision maker in one place, which is super unique.
Yeah, that certainly is unique. And I like that you're able to, as we say in finance, trade through to either make that reservation. So what was it like launching a brand new venture during a pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, it was challenging, of course, especially because the original concept was very much about couples getting out into the world and experiencing, the restaurants and experiences that happen in the world. But it was really actually quite affirming for the future of our company because we really understood that we had this opportunity to reach couples who were incredibly bored in their home and that we could actually expand our content and start creating at-home date night content, what to watch, what to cook, what to order in, and actually test the product even earlier. And the stay-at-home content performed even better. And so to play sort of defense while everyone else is playing offense was challenging, but very exciting. And I was super proud of our team for being able to make that update really quickly. I think it proved to our investors too that we're able to scale quite easily in terms of going to new cities, in that we launched this whole new array of content just for staying at home in 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's quite remarkable how quickly you were able to pivot. Now, you also prioritize small businesses on the app as well as featuring businesses that are Black or LGBTQ owned. Why is diversity and inclusion a priority for Cobble?
Well, it's really at the core of our business as it is. The problem that we're solving is, helping couples of all kinds, no matter gay, straight, Black, white. We all have this problem and we're all striving to find the same joy and to be able to make better decisions together and how we spend our time, money, and energy. So of course, in the businesses that we feature, we need to make sure that that is reflected. And I think also to be able to do our part during this time as businesses are coming out of COVID is we have this powerful group that we can reach and to send them to these businesses. So of course we're going to do that. We make it very easy to make those choices and to, especially with Black Lives Matter, put your money where your mouth is. We make it easy.
What does the other side of COVID-19 look like? Do you think the trends you're seeing now will be here to stay, or do you think it'll be a hybrid of the old and the new?
I think, of course, it'll be a hybrid. I mean, couples are always going to stay in. They're always going to go out when available. I would say that what we need to be aware of is how we can be flexible and knowing that couples will always be making decisions and just making sure, using our machine learning, that we're putting the right stuff in front of them at the right time. Personally, I'm really enjoying the outdoor dining with my fiance now that we can bring our dog. So I hope that part is especially here to stay.
Yeah, it really is encouraging to see couples and families out as much as they are, and I hope that's a trend that's everlasting as well. You brought up technology and ESG a lot throughout this interview. What advice do you have for entrepreneurs from that perspective?
Well, number one, in any sort of starting of a company, you have to be incredibly passionate, and you have to be incredibly passionate about the problem that you're solving and making sure that you really are solving a problem. But in terms of social impact, that's unavoidable. So from the very start, you're either going to be making a positive social impact or a negative social impact. And I think you want to make sure you're on the right side of things from the very get-go, and making sure that, the culture of your company reflects exactly what you hope to provide for your audience.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thank you so much.
All right, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.